Massive news! Toyota CEO shuts down EV production. Toyota is facing a big problem with their electric cars. The boss, Koji Sato, had to stop making them because people don't want to pay a lot for electric cars. This is making all the other electric car companies worried. But here's the surprise. Toyota, the smart car people, never really liked electric cars. They're actually working on two new clean fuels that no one knew about until now. They're not shouting about it, but they've got something big up their sleeves. I'll spill the beans in a bit, and you'll see why Toyota is changing the game. It's not just about cars. It might change how you think about car brands forever. So, what's the deal? Toyota, the best car company, is taking a step back. They're saying, wait a minute, we're not going all in on electric cars just yet. Now, let's dive a bit deeper. Toyota's CEO, Koji Sato, had to make a tough decision. People don't want to buy electric cars if they cost too much. That's causing a big problem for all the companies making electric cars. But here's the secret. Toyota never really liked electric cars from the start. They've been quietly working on two new clean fuels. It's like they have a surprise plan that no one knew about. In a few minutes, I'll spill the details, and you'll understand why Toyota is doing something different. It's not just about cars. It might change how you see car brands forever. So, what's the scoop? Toyota, the best car company, is taking a step back. They're saying, hang on, we're not going all in on electric cars just yet. Get ready for a twist in the car game. Instead, they're slashing their electric car goals by a whopping 40%. That's almost half. Toyota's been doing really well with selling lots of cars and making a bunch of money. They're even thinking they'll make even more money and sell even more cars in the future. But hold on a sec. When it comes to electric cars, they're slowing down. They plan to sell 11.4 million cars, but they're saying not so many will be electric. Now, why would the biggest car maker in the world give up on what others think is the future? Are Toyota's two new fuels better than electric cars? Well, the big boss has a personal issue with electric cars that I'll spill in a bit. But first, let's see what's really going on. All the big car companies have been betting a ton of money on electric cars. I'm talking about a massive $616 billion just for electric cars by 2030. Companies like Ford, General Motors, and Tesla have already made thousands of electric cars, only to find out that people aren't buying them. Except for Tesla, who got in early and is still doing okay, the other big companies are losing money on each electric car they sell. It's a big reality check for them. Selling electric cars in the US is getting slower now. Last November, they were selling like hotcakes, but not anymore. Even though people generally like the idea of electric cars, they're not really buying them. The prices are high, especially for the cheaper models, and their range isn't great. People worry about running out of battery on long trips and not finding a place to charge up. The numbers show the story. In 2021, 86% of US buyers were thinking about getting an electric car. Fast forward to 2023, and that number dropped to 67%. The high price is a big problem. Electric cars usually cost more than regular gas cars. Even Tesla had to cut its prices by 30% just to keep selling. Take Ford's F-150 Lightning, for example. It starts at around $50,000, much more than its gas version, which starts under $37,000. General Motors is in the same boat with its Chevy Blazer EV starting at a steep $56,000, compared to $37,000 for the gas model. The main reason for these high prices? The batteries. Tesla is putting the brakes on a $1 billion plant in Mexico. GM is delaying its electric truck production, and Ford is slowing down its EV investments by $12 billion. Ford's Mustang Mach-E is a good example. Its sales dropped by 53% in just over a month. Despite growing electric car sales, hybrids are gaining more popularity. Now, here's where Toyota steps in. With the electric car market going down, Toyota has a reason to change plans. They're cutting their electric car goals by 40% and focusing more on hybrids. But that's not all. Toyota has something new, a technology that gives you a 1,000-mile range at nearly half the cost of a new electric car. Stick around for the big reveal. Now, let's talk about Akio Toyoda, the president of Toyota. He has some interesting thoughts about electric cars. He says many people in the car business aren't completely sold on electric cars being the only future. They're staying quiet because it seems like the trend. Toyota has been telling governments and industry folks about this. Toyota thinks there's no clear right answer in the shift to electric cars. The right answer is still unclear, so we shouldn't stick to just one option. Toyota also questions if goals like California's, which wants to ban gasoline cars by 2035, are realistic. He's skeptical, considering technology, infrastructure, and market readiness. Essentially, you can't force people to buy expensive electric cars. Another reason Toyota is cautious about electric cars is the cost. Toyota admits Toyota's investments may seem smaller, but over the last 20 years, they've been doing a lot in battery-powered hybrids. Toyota's stance is clear. They're not dismissing electric cars, but they're not fully embracing them either. Earlier this year, Toyota's new CEO pledged to focus on electric cars, but there was investor pressure behind that decision.
The evolution for which our new management team aims is to transform Toyota into a mobility company. We will do so under three car-making themes: electrification, intelligence, and diversification.
Under Sato's leadership, Toyota hinted at a new electric car platform that could be very different from what's out there now, potentially doubling the driving range of current models. Akio Toyoda's leadership faced criticism for being slow to adopt electric cars. While global demand for electric cars is growing fast, critics felt Toyota's emphasis on hybrids seemed like a long-term strategy rather than a step toward electric cars. Yes, Toyota is still making electric cars, but not necessarily for the reasons you might expect. Shareholders, including influential entities like New York City's Comptroller's Office, the California Public Employees Retirement System, and European asset managers, have expressed discontent with Toyota's slow approach to electric cars. Some investors were so unhappy that they even had the old CEO removed because he wanted to continue building combustion engine cars. Even with Toyota's new CEO promising a faster approach to electric car development, shareholders remain unimpressed with the pace of change. Despite Sato introducing new initiatives, like a dedicated EV platform and plans for 10 new EV models by 2026, Toyota hasn't committed to a complete transition to electric cars, causing frustration among investors and environmental activists. Toyota's target of 1.5 million EV sales by 2026 falls short compared to competitors like Tesla, which produced over 440,000 EVs in just the first 3 months of 2023. However, Toyota isn't giving up. They've developed two groundbreaking technologies that could reshape the automotive landscape. One innovation is the ammonia engine, a result of Toyota's collaboration with GAC. This 2-liter engine emits a remarkable 90% less carbon dioxide than its petrol counterparts, a tangible breakthrough set to revolutionize passenger cars. Overcoming significant technical challenges, Toyota has made ammonia a viable and environmentally friendly alternative to fossil fuels. Additionally, Toyota's venture into hydrogen engines marks another significant advancement in automotive technology. Toyota's technology diverges from traditional water engines, concentrating on using hydrogen gas for power generation. With a patented water-cooled hydrogen combustion engine, Toyota addresses the high-temperature combustion challenges typically associated with hydrogen use. Demonstrated in a racing vehicle, this showcases Toyota's dedication to high-performance cars powered by alternative fuels. The sales of Toyota's hydrogen fuel cell vehicles, especially the Mirai model, have significantly increased, indicating a rising interest in alternative fuel technologies. Despite an initial slow start, Toyota reports an impressive 166% year-on-year increase in global sales for its hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. This growth aligns with Toyota's commitment to broaden its automotive offerings beyond traditional internal combustion engines and electric vehicles. However, Toyota is not abandoning electric vehicles entirely. The company plans to expand its battery electric offerings, particularly within its Lexus luxury brand. The incoming CEO, Koji Sato, emphasizes that while Toyota accelerates its electric vehicle development, it doesn't signify a significant shift in strategy. Toyota aims to sell 3.5 million battery electric vehicles by 2030, while exploring various technologies, including hydrogen power, to advance toward carbon-neutral vehicles. This approach underscores Toyota's broader vision of providing customers with a diverse range of choices. Toyota believes in offering a range of options to suit different needs and markets, rather than solely focusing on one type of technology. If you're considering an electric vehicle, EV, it might be worth waiting as prices could potentially drop further. Toyota, at least for now, is playing it safe by sticking with hybrids. What are your thoughts on the state of the EV market? Should Toyota go fully electric, or is diversifying into hydrogen, hybrids, and ammonia a better move? Let us know in the comment section. Thanks for staying with me till the end. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the next video.